Shooting games, be it third-person or first-person, are often defined by their visual design and overall gameplay feel. It takes a lot of work to get even one aspect of the game, like the weapons, to look, sound, and feel great. To that end, it's the shotguns that often stick out, owing to their simplicity and sheer stopping power. So let's take a look at 15 of the best shotguns in gaming history. Super Shotgun, Doom 2016. The Super Shotgun in Doom 1 and 2 was revered for its close-range devastation, and this carried over beautifully to Doom 2016. It may not be the BFG 9000, but the Super Shotgun can rip a hole through several smaller enemies at once, besides inflicting heavy damage on bigger demons. It's the Slayer's signature weapon and is only getting better in Doom Eternal with the introduction of a grappling hook. Combat Shotgun, Left 4 Dead 2. Want to quickly chunk down a tank, witch, or anything that so much as looks at you funny, teammates included? The Combat Shotgun is the ticket. As a variant for the auto shotgun, the Combat Shotgun boasts a tighter spread and can use incendiary or explosive ammo to great effect. Range may be an issue, which can be said for many of the shotguns on this list, but its fast fire rate and 10 shell capacity are great for getting out of tight situations in a hurry. BONEDUSTER-BULLETSTORM. What's better than a shotgun with 2 barrels? One with 4 barrels, of course. BULLETSTORM's BONEDUSTER is unique because it actually fires compressed air shells. This is useful for pushing enemies into the environment or blasting away body parts at close range. There's also no denying the sheer joy of charging it up and ripping apart mini-bosses with a shockwave under the right conditions. PEACEKEEPER, Apex Legends. A terrifying weapon in the first few months of the game's launch, the PEACEKEEPER was adept at dealing death in both close range and long range. There's a certain rhythm to the lever action mechanism that just feels right. Even if Respawn nerfed the weapon's range and the benefits of the hop-up precision choke, it's still a game-changing weapon in the right hands. ABZAT's, Metro 2033, and Metro Last Light. You haven't seen the epitome of more DACA until you've used the ABZATs in Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Think of it as an automatic shotgun that's actually derived from a heavy machine gun, in this case, the DSHK 12.7mm shotgun. With 20 rounds of buckshot goodness, 40 rounds in Last Light with the extended magazine, the ABZATs shreds through anything and everything. Is it costly in terms of ammo economy, that too in a future where ammo is a luxury? Well, yes, but it's also a heavy machine gun that fires shotgun shells. Case closed. Ithaca M37, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Sometimes you just need a faithful workhorse to get the job done, and the Ithaca M37 is one such shotgun. Though only holding 4 rounds, it's fairly lightweight and handles well. It might not be the best option when sneaking around, but it packs a punch, especially against several foes at once. Gnasher, Gears of War. The overkill may be fancier, but nothing can match the Gnasher, the signature shotgun of the Gears of War franchise. A key component of multiplayer and a devastating tool in every campaign. Even with its capacity reduced to 6 shells in Gears 5, the Gnasher is a lever-action shotgun that is deadly close up as well as at medium range. Whether it's rushing foes behind cover or mowing down hordes, the Gnasher is simply stellar. VK-12 Combat Shotgun, F.E.A.R. It doesn't matter if you're facing heavy armor replicas or assassins, the VK-12 Combat Shotgun is a beast. Capable of holding 12 shells, it's fairly effective at medium ranges as well. When paired with slow-mo, you can annihilate entire squads without breaking a sweat. The best part? Well, unlike other pump-action shotguns, you don't reload 1 shell at a time. The reload time is the same regardless of how many shells fired. M90 CAWS, Halo Combat Evolved. You just can't argue with the beauty of the original. The M90 Close Assault Weapon System, or CAWS, is a pump-action shotgun that holds 12 shells. As you're probably aware, it shreds foes up close, which was all the more important in Halo Combat Evolved when dealing with elites and their shields. Even when up against hunters, the M90 does some serious work. Combat Shotgun, Rage 2. The Combat Shotgun is obtained fairly early in Rage 2, and will become a go-to weapon throughout the campaign. That's because of just how amazing it feels to use. There's a satisfying oomph to each shotgun blast, and its alternating fire mode allows for aiming down sights to concussion slugs, perfect for mid-range combat. The only drawback to the combat shotgun is that you won't want to use anything else. Conference Call, Borderlands 2. A beloved legendary shotgun, the Conference Call didn't just look snazzy. Its special trait allowed for projectiles to create more projectiles when hitting an enemy or traveling for a sufficient amount of time. This made the Conference Call very, very strong when paired with characters like Gage. In fact, when paired with the B-Shield back in the day, it allowed for an inhuman level of damage, which Gearbox had to subsequently nerf. Still, when going up against larger foes, the Conference Call is top-notch. Flak Cannon, Unreal Tournament. If Doom and Quake had the Super Shotgun, then Unreal had the Flak Cannon. Its iteration in Unreal Tournament was simply stellar, doling out a spread of 8 shrapnel shards per shot. The alt-fire was great for nailing enemies at range. It essentially fired a flak grenade that exploded into 5 shrapnels, dealing pretty hefty damage. All in all, a versatile weapon that could work with a number of playstyles. Shotgun, Resident Evil 2 1998. When you needed to put a licker or just any zombie down in a hurry, the shotgun was your best friend. Holding 5 rounds, the shotgun could deal a lot of damage. So much so that aiming it point blank at a zombie's head would splatter it outright. And while firing at the chest and leaving a zombie crawling with just its arms isn't ideal, it is hilarious. TIGRIS Prime, Warframe. In an action RPG where enemies can scale to ridiculous degrees, the TIGRIS Prime remains one of the most powerful shotguns in Warframe. It has a 30% status chance, strong slash damage, and a 2x crit multiplier, with an admittedly low 10% crit chance. The double-barreled nature of the weapon means both shots unload quickly, but you can also fire each shot individually to cut down lesser foes. Did we also mention that it looks gorgeous as well? 3 Crown Coach Gun, The Order 1886. As the Bone Duster proved earlier, more barrels in a shotgun equals more success. The 3 Crown Coach Gun may be even more devastating since it fires slugs instead of pellets or compressed air shells. That gives it a fair bit of range and damage, though at the cost of reload speed and a lack of following up on missing. Still, when you need to make a bloody mess of your foes, the 3 Crown Coach Gun is great. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from Gaming Bolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.